You have a choice in the kind of tool that you want to use. I was using this one here that was part of this that I found, and you can also use one that has a hook formation. For the first demonstration on the first cable, I'll show you this one, and then I'll show you this one on the second cable in. So let's begin, and we need to keep this close. So as you begin, you are going to start, and you are going to remove the first 2 stitches to come straight on in, and just use the hook formation and kind of just pull it off. So we got 1, and then the second one, go right down, and you could just easily just pull it off. So because this one's in the back, you then want to just leave it in the indentation area and just leave it in the back side. I find that the first one in each of the first rounds, this is kind of a pain, but it gets easier as you go around. And then as you get more comfortable with this, because I just started this yesterday, it actually gets much easier. So we're now going to knit the next 4. So this yarn here has to come up here. So don't stay in behind here, come between. And you are going to knit the next 2. So we have 1 and 2. So now slide that off, and these ones here, we have to stay in the same order. So we stay this one and then this one. And so we're going to slide this, and we're going to use this needle here, and we're going to knit the next 2. And what we're doing is we're changing the order of the stitches that creates the cable. So that was the knit in with cabling in the back. Once you're done, pull this out, and then everything has been retrieved. The next one is going to be the crossing in the front. So again, we're going to use this again and pull the first 2 off. So going in, straight in. Just use the hooking and pull it off. And this time we're going to leave it in the front. So leave it in the front of your work, and you're going to knit the next 2. So we have 1 and 2. And then we're going to knit these. So pull this backwards and use this one. And this one is always a little tighter, and you're going to knit this onto it and change the order in the other direction. So all 8 stitches have now just been cabled, and you're just going to put this aside, and you won't use it again until you get the next repeat. So let's use the other tool that I have here. So we're going to start, and you are going to hook onto the first 2. Okay, so you have to decide which tool is easier for you. So you hook onto the first 2. So it may be easier just to go one at a time and pull off. So I got the first one, and I got the second. And this one is in the back, so I'm going to flip it over and leave it on the back and let it just dangle on the back side. And then I'm going to knit the next 2. So you can see that this stays out of your hair a lot better than the other tool. So you knit the next 2. And now you're ready to put this back on. So when you put this back on, you're going to use the longer side. So you're just going to shift all the way back up on this needle here, and you're going to knit the next 2 by themselves. And so the first section's done. So you're going to pull out. And now the next one is the cabling in the front. So again, just transfer over and transfer the first 2 onto this one. So hooking straight on in, get the first one and the second, and just let it stay to the front side, and you're going to knit the next 2. So you can see the weight and the angle of that one might be a better tool for you. So when you're ready, once the first 2 are done, you're going to shift this needle and then knit the next 2. So these extra tools take a bit of getting used to. I noticed that for myself, but it's not a lengthy process to get used to. Once that's done, pull it out.